hurry up. Pass me the phone. Come on. Oh my God, hi, Carrie. What you mean, I'm beauty? And it's I'm Monique Nicole. You already know DJ the rapper. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy.
Carrie, tell it like it is through your radio. Fully syndicated, funny for the silly folks. Always keep it positive, never negative. Carrie's Corner is the name. Welcome to the show. Hot top celebrities bringing in the voice of the community. It ain't gonna stop. And when he start to play the beats, I'ma have to write you up a eulogy cause they're so hot. And I stay live, and I stay woke when the man trying to keep me on demand. Yeah, G-Day, Veon, Beauty, and Dominique Nicole did it again.
Carrie's Corner will show you just what you were made of. Carrie's Corner will have the music playing through ya. Carrie's Corner will have you sipping on some tea. Carrie's Corner, tell it like it is, you and me. Carrie's Corner, syndicated radio.
Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Carrie D. Singleton. It's the Carrie's Corner Radio Show. Welcome to March, my favorite month. Here in New York City, it is 70-something degrees. Unfortunately, it's scheduled to snow this week at some point. So how are we going from 70 degrees one day to 30 degrees? I don't know.
Yeah, it's New York stuff, I tell you.
No, it's not just New York. It's been happening all up and down the East Coast. From Boston to Washington, the weather this year has been different. Very different. Like really bipolar different. So I don't know what's going on. Like I remember I think it was last week or the week before that, it was 67 degrees one day and 30 degrees the very next day. Like I'm afraid to go outside because I don't do the cold. So but 70-something degrees today, but gray and cloudy and looking like it wants to rain here in the Big Apple. I don't know.
Well, the reason it's so hot is because it's humid out. It's about to rain.
Yeah, I can't wait till it's really warm. Again, I'm finally taking my trip to Puerto Rico this month for my birthday. I shouldn't even say it because I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm praying it does not rain while I'm in Puerto Rico. I want nice, hot, clear days so I can do nothing. Because what is there to do in Puerto Rico? I mean, I've asked around, I've Googled. All I hear about is drinking, eating, going to the beach. I don't care about going to the beach. If I want to eat Puerto Rican food, I can go to the Bronx. And as far as drinking, I don't know.
Why'd you pick there to go?
Because I don't have a passport.
I gotta get mine too.
That's why, and I want to go somewhere warm. Florida's always, every time I go to Florida, it rains. And when it rains at really inconvenient times. So I figured if I go to Puerto Rico now, I could get the taste of the Caribbean, sort of not have to deal with hurricane season. It better be as cracked up as the Puerto Ricans in the Bronx are always hyping up Puerto Rico. Like it's always about Puerto Rico. Let me go down there and find out that it's not as hyped up as they make it. I've always wondered, like, if it's so dope, why are you all here?
I've seen some crazy videos.
Go find the
Puerto
cookies.
Rico.
Huh?
I've seen some crazy videos.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean? Like, what
30 guys just 30 people like with guns just shooting them into
Okay, now I don't really need to hear that as I'm going for my 50th birthday. I want to have fun. I just don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Like, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. You guys know one thing, though. When I come back from Puerto Rico, I'm going to give a review that I want everybody on Fordham Road to hear.
Oh my God.
Everybody. So either your country, it's not even a country. Either your territory is dope and I don't understand why you came to the mainland, or I'm going to come back and say, I get it.
That's wrong.
Have you ever gone surfing?
No, I don't want to surf. Surfers fall and get hurt. And great whites, as much as I love them, they like surfers.
You'd be a good surfer, I think.
We're never going to find that out. I'm good. I don't like taking chances. Although
boogie boarding?
Although here I am saying that, and I went shark diving in Hawaii last year. But I was in a cage, so...
Yeah, cages are safer until they're not.
Yeah. They weren't real... I was going to say they weren't real sharks. They were definitely real sharks. But they weren't like the... I can't even say they weren't the vicious ones because they're sharks, but they were fine. They were fun.
Well, you could take one.
I wish I could have taken one and brought it back to Staten Island. Yeah. So that the shark could have eaten my neighbors. Because Lord knows... Ooh, Lord, I can't stand the people that live in my building.
Take out his neighbors.
Yeah, I would definitely have my shark just take them all out,
Here you go, lunch.
Yeah,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh God, I can't stand the people that live in the building. But hopefully, I'll be moving soon. That's my 50th birthday present to myself, is to relocate. Anyway, I had a dope day of shooting with Kevon and Junior last week. I can't say much about what we're working on, but it's going to be very cool. Trust me on that. It sort of kind of correlates. This might be giving away too much, but it does correlate with the fact that April 4th we'll be celebrating the 9-year anniversary of the Kerry's Corner Radio Show. We could definitely opening the doors for you guys to come in, celebrate with us live in the studio from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And just check out our social media. It's all over our social media, our Twitter, our Instagram. You get all the details about the Kerry's Corner Radio Show's 9-year anniversary. Of course, we'll have cake.
Yep.
Even though I'm not supposed to be eating it. But since what's those levels? A1C? Is that what it is? A1C, yeah. A1C. So my A1C is fine.
Right.
So I can partake in the cake. But we'll have hors d'oeuvres and Dre will be playing great music, and you get to meet the Kerry's Corner Radio team in person. Don't we love that? Dre, if you could keep your mic near you when you're talking, there we go.
I didn't say anything.
I don't know,
okay.
Because you're always afraid of you're afraid of the mic. I don't get it.
He's afraid he's gonna say something risky.
Well, so am I. But what else? Well, this isn't part of the script that I had, right?
Okay.
But is his name Freddie P?
Yeah.
Freddie P. Okay. So I'm not big. I've determined that I'm not the biggest hip hop fan.
Finally.
Seriously, like I'm not. It's a genre. I liked it in the '90s with Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown, and But I'm not really a hip hop head. I'm not. I think most of the lyricists are not lyricists, so I can't really respect and appreciate their quote-unquote art. I'm admitting it right here on the radio. I'm sorry to all my hip-hop recording artist friends that are going to be like, oh my God, did he just say that? But anyway, a couple of years back, there was a show called Making the Band.
Okay.
And it was one of the first reality shows, and it featured your boy P. Diddy, scumbag of the earth.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, I said.
Is that the show where he made the contestants walk from Brooklyn to Manhattan?
Yeah, across the Brooklyn Bridge for some cheesecake.
For some cheesecake.
Yes. Weird.
That clip is really funny.
So shout out to Dylon, one of the members of the band who was on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show a couple of years back. You remember Mr. Cox? He was there. Really, really cool dude. Brothers, he got a good head on his shoulders, and we want him to come back on the show soon and display some of his new music. But apparently, there's a Instagram post by what's his name, Freddie P, right?
Freddie P, yeah.
And Freddie P is from Miami, so he's not very articulate, and every other word is the N-word, and he's crying, literally crying in the Instagram post, and basically going on and on and on about how Puffy wronged him. I'm sorry, Diddy. I mean, the man's had more names than he had faces, so I can't keep up. But I mean, how he was been wronged by Diddy / Puffy / P Diddy / Sean.
Yeah, dirty money, whatever.
But he never really did say specifically what the man did. I have my theories because again, I worked for Arista Records. Had the unfortunate experience of having to meet this guy, Diddy, who was then known as Puffy. Just not a very nice person. Okay. I tend to put him and Trump like in the same realm. They're one and the same. They both have huge egos. They're both arrogant. They're both very overly concerned about what other people think about them because their egos are so big, right?
Okay, I see.
But at any rate, Freddie P is crying and going on and on and on and on and on. And I watched it because I'm not a fan of Diddy, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Somebody's giving it to him. He probably wouldn't even mind that so much, but people were giving it to him, and I wanted to hear what this guy Freddie P had to say. But he was so inarticulate and so just ghetto and Floridian that I just whatever. So what ended up happening was there was I'm addicted to YouTube, guys, right?
Right.
You guys, I'm addicted to YouTube. So I got another link where Star, formerly of the Shock Jock team, Star and Buck Wild.
Oh man, high school memories.
So Star apparently has a show now on YouTube, and he was going in on Freddie P. And it was hilarious. And it reminded me of myself to a degree when the Kerry's Corner radio show first started and we weren't syndicated, and I got to say what was really on my mind. And you know what I've decided today, you guys?
What?
We're going to go right back to that.
Oh, no.
Yes. Starting on April 1st, or April 4th, that'll be our 9-year show. I'm going to take it back to where it used to be. I'm going to speak my mind.
Yeah, you gonna say some stuff.
I'm terrified.
It's just about being candid. I mean, I'm not going to be, Star's a little out of pocket. He uses the N-word all the time, and I'll never do that because I don't respect it. But
yeah.
I think there's something to be said about an honest on-air personality.
Okay.
Honesty is a good thing.
Respect it.
Yeah.
Okay. So pick up the February-March issue of Intrigue Magazine, out now, intriguemagazine.com, including stories on Mariah, Hester, Romeo Johnson, and Calvin Michaels. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell for notifications on new posts, especially our Kerry's Conversation segment, which gives you all an opportunity to hear the shenanigans that come out of our mouths when the mics are turned towards everybody in the studio. So we're going to start today. It's an easy topic. I don't think this really gives us an opportunity to really go in, but they will be, believe me. Of the places that you've yet to visit, in other words, you've not been there, where would you like to travel to? We'll start with you, Andre. That shirt, by the way, is as loud as the Puerto Rican festival.
West Indian Parade's louder. Places
I'm not talking about your ear. I'm talking about the colors.
I figure, yeah. You're right.
But anyway,
continue.
continue.
Same thing. No, all right. Place I haven't been to before, but I would love to go.
Yeah.
Japan.
Okay.
I don't have to say much else.
Yes, you do. Because I want to know why you want to go to a place that, you know what, Kerry, just not yet.
Because
wait till the 4th.
I'm a huge video game nerd.
Okay.
And I would love to go there just to see where a lot of my favorite games come from. And to indulge in the culture for 5 minutes.
Okay. So you're going to ride a bike? They ride a lot of bikes over there.
Wouldn't be the first time I've ridden a bike.
Okay.
Oh, God, that sounded wrong.
How does this? Okay.
Yeah.
So he wants to go absorb himself in the culture of Japan, and he's into that Asian anime stuff that I don't understand, right?
Well, it's better than a lot of the cartoons out here, I can tell you that.
Okay. Fair enough. I know I'll never see Tokyo. I mean, I like the trains. I'm into subways, but I don't think I want to be like amongst the Japanese enough to. I can watch it on YouTube. I'm all set. What about you, Kevon? A place that you've never been where you would love to travel to?
Okay, for a lot of time, I love ancient history, that sort of stuff. I've always thought that I would like to visit China.
Oh my God, what's with all this?
It's because of my interest in paleontology. China's a big hub of really amazing fossils and stuff like that.
I'm surprised they have fossils at all. They eat everything.
It's amazing. Great history. But I think that also I would love to say I want to go to Rome. I want to go see the Colosseum and see those ancient ruins. And, you know, that ancient history is immensely fascinating to me. I want to step where civilization grew. Okay.
Paul Dorso, you travel a lot. Of the places that you've not visited, where would you like to travel to?
Yeah, I haven't done much traveling recently, but I would say I haven't been to the southern hemisphere. So I would want to go somewhere there, maybe like New Zealand.
Okay.
Or Australia.
Me too. I've always wanted to go to Australia.
But there's probably less. There's less countries in the southern hemisphere, I think. But yeah, what about you, Carrie?
It's very simple. I want to go to Dubai, and I want to go to Dubai for probably one reason specifically. You know, I'm into architecture. My favorite type of architecture tends to be skyscrapers, and of course, the world's tallest building is in Dubai, so I want to go there. Plus, I'm really into like modernistic architecture in general, and since Dubai has spent so much money and energy into building up their infrastructure and making it modern, I really want to see what their trains are like and what their architecture is like, and I really would be excited to see that. Aside from that, I want to go to Ghana. I want to go and I want to see where the slaves that were imported to the Americas and to the Caribbean and to South America. I want to see the spot where, one of the more famous spots where they were, where they last left the continent. So I would want to see that and kind of absorb Ghanaian culture, and So Dubai, Ghana, and I definitely want to go to Sydney, Australia. I've always wanted to go to Sydney. I want to see some kangaroos, and they have some great whites.
It's like a 20-hour flight.
Yeah,
right?
One of my best friends lives there. The flight sucks. She goes from Boston to the West Coast, and then from the West Coast to Hawaii, and then from Hawaii finally to Sydney. But I think it would be worth it.
That sounds like a great odyssey, man.
Yeah. So those three places: Australia, West Africa, and Dubai. All right. Let's get into these New Jack joints, everybody, here on Kerry's Corner. You know, home for throwbacks and New Jacks.
Hey, yo, what's happening? This your boy 5 Mics. Anytime I'm looking for great entertainment or the latest scoop on the music industry, I pick up Intrigue magazine. Cause everything I read in is so intriguing. Don't believe me? Then find out on your own. IntrigueMagazine.com, where reading is a pleasure.
And now it's time for those exclusive New Jack joints right here on Kerry's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and New Jacks.
It's a parade. I've got the extra mile for you. Let me serenade. Tell me if you want me to. 'Cause you're special. You bring a kind of magic to my life. You're so special. Dancing to the night, hold your body tight.
So you hit the phone, I'll check your text, I'll ring the bell, sweet caress. That's how we do.
That's how we do. That's how we do. Can I come through? It's tough, but I'm willing to risk it. Make sure I have your favorite dress to let your body sing. That's your special. You bring a kind of magic to my life. You're so special. Dancing to the night, hold your body tight. The time it turns to moments, the time it turns to moments. All the fantasies. That's how we do. That's how we do. Can I come through? Can I come through? Can I come through? I got you, baby. You have to guess. What you want, what you need. Say no more. Say less. I got you, baby. I got you. You have to guess. No guessing, baby. What you want, what you need. Just say no more. Say less. Say less. Whenever you're feeling lost, trying to find direction. Ooh, baby. Whenever you're feeling all alone. Oh, ooh, baby. Whenever you're feeling like the whole world's against you. Ooh, baby. Whenever you're feeling not too strong. No matter what you're going through, I thought you knew. I thought by now you know the truth. I'll be here for you. Yeah. I got you, baby. I got you. You have to guess. What you want, what you need. Say no more. Say less. Ooh, I got you, baby. I got you. You have to guess. No guessing, baby. What you want, what you need. Just say no more. Say less. Say less. Whenever you need someone to just listen. Ooh, baby. Whenever you need to hear you look good, girl. You look good, girl. Ooh, baby. And when you need someone that cares to tell you it'll be alright, or just say it, yeah, and it's done. Cause no matter what you're going through, I thought you knew. Yeah, I'll be here for you. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. You have to guess. What you want, what you need. Say no more. Say less. I got you, baby. I got you. You have to guess. No guessing, baby. What you want, what you need. Just say no more. Say less. Say less. I got you. I got anything you want and need. Girl, I want to give you the world. I'll be here for you. I got you, baby. Got you. You have to guess. Oh, what you want, what you need. Say no more. Say less. Say less. I got you, baby. I got you. You have to guess. No guessing, baby. What you want, what you need. Say no more. Say less. Say less. I got you, baby. You have to guess. What you want, what you need. Say less. Say less. I got you, baby. You have to guess. What you want, what you need. Say less. Say less.
Hi, this is Margot Thunder, and you're listening to the Carrie's Corner radio show. And this is my single, What Do You Do?
Time and time again, if I give you all of me, maybe we can be more than friends. But every chance I get, you take my love, then you walk away. Well, every bone in my body wishes you would stay. What do you do? What do you do? When love don't love you.
What do I get in return? My girls keep asking me, Margot, when you gonna learn? But baby, I'm just a fool for loving you so deep. Will I ever be more to you than just a late night creep? What do you do? What do you do? When love don't love you. What do you do? When love don't love you. When love don't love you. What do you do? Keep trying to make it work, but maybe I need to think about myself first. But I love you, but I wanna know how you feel about me. What do you do? What do you do when love don't love you? What do you do? What do you do? Love don't love you.
I used to think that men were the same. Then I met you and my feelings changed. Seems as though you looked inside of me, turned my dreams into reality. But as the story goes, lessons are meant to be told. It was never you that I needed, but the strength I didn't see within me. Feelings ain't right. I pushed them aside, but I didn't wanna sleep alone at night. What a cheap price tag. No, really, what a cheap price tag. One night stay, it's getaway, energy strain, the price I pay. Diamonds say bling, 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 but they can't feel me, feel me. Shoes make me tall, but who will catch me when I fall? Material girls, lover, material world. I don't want these things. Are you listening? Loyalty, time, love, money, patience, teamwork, ability. If it's not right, I'll know in time. If feelings ain't right, I won't push them aside. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. Diamonds say bling, 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 but they can't feel me, feel me. Shoes make me tall, but who will catch me when I fall? Material girls, lover, material world. I don't want these things. Are you listening? Are you listening? You can't buy love. You can't buy love.
And we're back on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show. We turned from our new jacks this week. We started everything off with Calvin Michaels, Can I Come Through? Carlos Bud Ford, Say Less. Miss Margot Thunder with What Do You Do? And we ended everything off with Mariah Hester. She calls that Material Girl. That's her latest single. Make sure you check out the article on Mariah Hester, the current issue of Intrigue magazine. She's got the cover story, you guys. In the studio, we have Miss Belinda Trotter-James with us, and it is an honor to have her here in the studio. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Testing.
Now we can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hear you now. Welcome to the show, sweetheart. So, the first black editor-in-chief to create a hip-hop hair magazine, Hype Hair.
Yes.
What made you decide to come up with having a hair magazine? I know sisters love their hair.
Right.
But why a whole magazine?
Well, I was doing before that. I was the first to do fashion shows and beauty pageants for full-figured women back in the late 80s.
Oh, wow.
And so one of my colleagues said, why don't you, write about it? And, we have a publisher that wants to hire someone that's, creative and would be able to do a magazine. So I feel like when God opens up a door, just walk through it, because if it was for you, if it wasn't, the door would have never opened.
Ooh, I needed to hear those jewels today. Yes.
So here we go into Word Up Publications, and that's how it all started.
Okay.
So it was Word Up Publications, right on. I was the editor-in-chief, and I always wanted to put fashion. I've always been into fashion, so I figured with the hip-hop and rappers always, being in different clothing, that I need to put them in a fashion section.
Nice,
in Word Up, it was a fashion section. Some of my friends at the Source was like, yo, you can't put, Ice Cube in the hair section. I was like, but
he cut hair.
He cut his Jerry curl off. That was huge.
Wait, did you work with Cynthia Horner?
No, she's Right On. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say Right On.
No, Word Up.
Okay.
Rap Masters.
Okay. So I know Cynthia. I know Right On.
I know Cynthia.
That's why I could have sworn you said Right On. I'm like, really? Okay. So let's go back to Word Up magazine.
Yes.
Because I came of age in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a huge fan of Word Up. I had the Word Up and Right On magazine posters of Mary J. Blige and all on my, of course, Janet Jackson.
Right.
All on my walls. What was it like working with on the Word Up projects and getting the dope interviews that Word Up magazine was famous for back in that era?
Right. It was excellent. It was, just being with different artists and seeing where they started. And my whole thing back then was to plant seeds into those kids that were reading the magazine, so they can see that you can do this too, this is how you should start. So my interviews with them were a lot of, how did you start? What kept you going? Did you ever think you want to quit? And so it's a 24/7 thing,
So I really appreciate the fact that you were cognizant enough to use your articles to inspire the kids, because back then we actually did read.
Right.
I mean, it's sad today. You see these young people today will actually almost in a braggadocious way. I don't read.
Right.
Like reading is something bad. But back in the 90s and the 80s, we didn't have social media, and magazines like Word Up magazine, Rap Masters, those were our Bibles. That's how we found out what was going on with the artists, especially some BET wasn't everywhere. People don't remember that. BET wasn't in every city, so we really needed Word Up magazine. I'm gonna ask you a question you probably don't want to ask, but I have to ask anyway. Top 5 people that you interviewed for Word Up magazine. I'm saying you probably don't want to ask, because the next question is going to be those 5 or so persons that you didn't necessarily enjoy interviewing. So let's get the easy ones out first. Yeah, it's that kind of show. 5 people that you enjoyed interviewing for Word Up magazine?
So it was TLC, and that was nice. That was back in the day. I tried to get him into some fashion raincoats, and they wasn't having it. It wasn't having it.
I actually worked for Ariston Records in those days, and so I was with TLC a lot. In those days, they were really, really good. They
didn't want to look like In Vogue, so that's what they told me. So they wasn't wearing it.
So maybe if you had put some condoms on the raincoats or something, they'd have been into that. Because back then, so TLC was a dope interview. No surprise there.
MC Light.
Oh my God, I love her.
MC Light, because she let me do a makeover on her. So thank you, MC Light. That was her first time doing a makeover with the hair and everything. And even DJ Jazzy Joy, she let me do a makeover on her as well.
And this is for Word Up.
And this is we did all of them. I put him in all of them. So it was hype. It was Too Hype, Word Up, Rap Masters. So you know.
So you took the articles and you. Okay. Dope.
Right.
Excellent.
And we put them in all of them. And then, of course, and so that's coming back to your question. That's how it all started. For me. You know, going to a hair magazine. So the publisher saw all the things I was putting in the other, rap. It's supposed to be rap. Yeah. What are you doing, Belinda? So I was like, this is a section that we need, you know? So he said, well, why don't we do a hair magazine? Let's call it Hype Hair. And that's how we came up with that.
Three more. I need 3 more great interviews.
Queen Latifah.
Listing all of
Thank you, Queen Latifah, for allowing me to let you demonstrate how to comb your hair with a goodie brush. See, it was all about grooming and stuff. And the first photo shoot with Naughty by Nature. That was their first photo shoot. We had them out in the street, on trucks. They had a blast. Wow. And so did I. So I was so grateful to be in their lives at the beginning of their careers.
Okay, so if you had to, I won't make you list 5. And we don't want to put you on blast, but if you could think about an artist or two who the interview wasn't so great, or the energy wasn't great, or
I know.
Let's spill the beans.
Am I going to get in trouble?
No. God.
Okay, so you're the first.
We're not saying that they're bad people.
No. You're the first. This is an exclusive.
Okay. Exclusive.
So I told you I like to, where did you come from? How did you get to this spot? And the interview was with Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, really?
And I came in there with my big hair, my heels on, because I come from the fashion world. And here I am, hardcore hip hop. And I guess he thought, what the hell? What is she? And he was like,
Really?
I don't know. And he was, oh my God, I loved his music.
Right.
I'm not a fanatic where I want to date them or anything. I just love the craft. And I was such a big fan. And, sometimes they say when you meet,
don't meet
a celebrity,
don't meet
and they disappoint you. And I was disappointed because he told his publicist, that was the worst interview I ever had. And I was like, what did I say? To make him feel like that,
I will say this, Belinda. Those of us that have been in the business long enough, we do have our not so great interviews. Don't meet your heroes. Yeah, that's
So I came up with these 2 magazines, Blown Woofer, so the hardcore, and the fashion is Modelosity. And I came up with them because I wanted to make sure that the legacy of these fanzine magazines stay alive, because we don't have that anymore. I started to quit at one time, and I said, wait a minute, when I'm interviewing the new generation, they don't know, I asked them for a bio, and they send me two paragraphs, 2 sentences. Exactly. And I asked them for a photo, and grandma's in the background, it's a selfie. So they need me. They need me.
It's crazy. And you know what is missing from the game is artist development.
Yes.
Back in the day, you had a publicist, or you had your A&R, who dealt with you. You didn't deal with the artist directly. Like today, I can't tell you how many times I've had to say to artists, send me a clean version of your song.
Right.
And they're like, huh? What's a clean version? I'm like, how do you not have a clean version of your song?
Right.
Or like you said, they'll send me a bio. It's 2 sentences long, filled with grammatical errors.
Right.
And as a writer, I judge. So if you send me, if it says that you conversate in your bio, I don't even really want to talk to you. seriously, like you conversate, like just because Beyonce says it and Biggie says it doesn't make it right. You know what I mean? So and the pictures.
Yes.
Send me a picture so I can post it on social media.
Right.
And then you send me a picture that you took on the subway.
Right.
And
it's out of focus. And this magazine is in print because I need to get it into the schools, and that's why we're doing a GoFundMe thing so that I can get these magazines in the school. Every kid doesn't have a phone or a laptop or whatever. I need to get it in their hands so they're in their bedrooms or wherever, and they can actually read and look at the pictures and maybe tear them out and put them on their wall again. And
back in the day.
Grandma doesn't know how to do this social media on the phone. She wants a hard copy to say my grandbaby is in this magazine. So the magazines are digital, but this is just an option.
Digital, but they're also for print.
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta ask you a question. This is putting the spotlight on me. So is this the current issue of?
That's the current issue.
Lone Woofer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have this Fetty Wap person, who I don't listen to anything that came out after 2000, so I don't know a Fetty Wap song. I don't know nothing. But I noticed that Fetty Wap is looking a little. I wouldn't have put this on my wall if I was a girl in the 90s. So what made you decide to put this one-eyed guy with dreads and like,
Yep, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I have to put on a lot of different, covers.
Yeah.
And I like that cover. I like the hair. It was a very good professional photo.
Did you like the missing eye, though?
That's what I liked about it.
Really? Okay.
That's what I liked about it. So if you got a missing eye out there and think you can't be on the cover, whoop! Here it is.
Clearly, you can be like Fetty Wap.
You can be like Fetty Wap.
And Modelocity, we just got out of Fashion Week. Fashion Week, I know that's a busy time for you, right?
Yes.
What did you do for Fashion Week this year?
Actually, I didn't really do a lot for Fashion Week this year. I had my guys, out there with their cameras taking photos and stuff.
Right, okay.
But we were concentrating on this particular issue because it's the children's issue.
Right,
Everyone's trying to get their children into the industry, and I came across so many scams and stuff when I was trying to get my kids in the industry. And I'm thinking everybody should know this information already. It's out there, but they don't.
Right.
Generation after generation gets scammed over and over and over again. So this is like a cheat sheet for those parents that want to get their kids in the industry. And so my book is coming out soon. Is what every MF should know about getting their children into the entertainment industry. And by the way, wait, MF means mother, father.
I know that's right.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, so how can people get copies of your magazines?
They can go to either blowinwoofer.com or they can go to modelocityonline.com. I'm on social media, Instagram, Facebook. The GoFundMe is up there. So if you want to find me, you can find me.
Okay, we want to make sure we push the GoFundMe. So what's the link or whatever?
It's
you know it? I don't.
I have it written down because they give you
we'll make sure we'll make sure that
it's numbers and letters. So
we'll make sure that we put it on the social media for this weekend.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
To donate to the cause. Anybody want to shout out?
Let's see. I think my daughter Darnay is listening. Darnay James is listening. My son Tyreek. My art director Vin Taylor, and my photographer, he's Black Moon.
Okay.
And Tuesday Entertainment. And Cal Dawson has been very supportive of the publications
Shout
as well.
Shout out to my man K Dawson. He's good people. One last question. If you could have anybody living or dead on the cover of your magazine, and you could style them the way that you want and do what you want with their hair, one person, one male, one female, who would they be?
One male, one female.
Yeah. Living or dead?
Living or dead?
Yes.
Probably the male would be Prince.
Okay. Somehow I knew you was going to say that.
Really?
Yes.
Because I love ruffles.
Right. Okay. Because he's a man of style.
I love ruffles. I love the belt. I love whatever he wears. I would wear it as well.
Okay.
And
including the shoes.
Including the shoes. Yes.
And one female.
And one female.
Yeah.
I just want to say Cardi B.
Okay.
You know, because she's fun. She's just fun. She'll try anything.
I'm just the biggest Cardi B hater on the planet.
Really?
Yes. Oh yes. God.
She's the new I Love Lucy.
Yeah, I'd rather have Lucy.
All right, come
I'd rather
on.
have Lucy.
Love
Yeah.
or hate her, she brings excitement to the culture.
I kind of hate her. I'll keep it official. But thank you for hanging out with us, coming on the show. We got mad pictures and stuff to take with you.
Okay.
And you look so fabulous, so I
Thank
can't wait to
you.
get some shots with you.
Yay.
Thank you for coming on the show. And make sure you come back when your book drops. When is your book coming out?
It's coming. Well, we're downloading everything now, and it'll
Okay.
be up on Amazon. But right now, 108 Rules of Modeling is up on Amazon now, and
Okay.
I put everything in bite-sized pieces so that you can retain it.
Right.
You know, so when something happens, bells should go off in your head. Ding,
Correct.
ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
Rule number 55 says.
And there's
Belinda said it.
And there's a lot to learn about
It's
this
so
damn
much.
business. So, yeah.
It's so much to retain. I
Yeah.
can't, tell it to you in an hour.
Right.
So that's why it's in bite-sized pieces like
Okay.
that.
So definitely when the book comes out, we definitely want you to come back on the show.
Okay.
And push it and let everybody know. All right?
Okay,
Right
wonderful.
now we go into. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you? What
No.
were you gonna say? Okay.
No.
Don't interrupt the guest ever. We don't do that here. All right. So this week, you guys, we're gonna celebrate the music, the early music, I should say, of one of my favorite artists, Brandy, on our Artist Spotlight. Brandy is an American singer, songwriter, model, and actress. Best known for her distinctive sound characterized by her voice layering and intricate riffs, which has earned her the title of the Vocal Bible. As of August 2020, she has sold a whopping 40 million records worldwide, with approximately 8.62 million albums sold in the United States alone. Her work has earned her numerous awards and accolades, including a Grammy Award and an American Music Award. So, again, we're going, because I know a lot of you are big Brandy fans. You can be like, whoa, those are only the old songs. We're going to focus on the songs that made Brandy Norwood the icon that we know today. So without any further ado, here on Carrie's Corner, we're going to celebrate the music of Brandy. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Just kick back, relax, and listen to this week's Artist Spotlight.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind Excuse me, can I please talk to you for a minute? Sure, you look kind of familiar. Yeah, you do too. But I just wanted to know, do you know somebody named... You know his name. Oh yeah, definitely. I know his name. But I just want to let you know that he's mine. No, he's mine. around and looked at me, it seemed as though you must have somehow felt me staring on the low. Something tells me you're the kind of guy I'd like to get to know. I ain't even gonna front, I ain't even gonna lie. Since you walked up in the club, I've been giving you the eye. We can dance if you want, get it crackin' if you like. Must be a full mood, feel like one of those nights. Is this the first time that I'm seeing you around? Could you be visiting or are you new in town? Yeah, whatever the case, I'm feeling you right here and right now. Your smile and all the love you're showing lets me know that you like what you see and wanna get to know me too. This could very well be the start of something special. Happy that I met you. You just came into my world, a little boy without a girl. You just smiled at me, I knew it was on. We spent weeks that were a blur. We made love so sweet and pure. Then I knew you were gone. Was the man I come to know? With the heart I thought was gold, you just turned me out and walked out the door. How could you just be so cold? What a hard and heavy blow. Now I'm lying here alone on the floor. Are you in another place or behind another face? Where are you now? Are you just a mental case, or did you just slip into an empty space? Where are you Life's not over. I can start again while I'm young and working hard. It's a
This is Leonard Gray for the Quiet Storm. Hey, look, do as I do. When you after a long day, you want to just have a great time. Turn on to my boy Kerry. Kerry's show, baby, is on and popping, and the cat is really funny. So very sweet fun.
my side. Do I have to get a private eye to tell me who been kissing you? Say who, while I've been missing you. Who been kissing you?
Do I have to track you down with a shotgun in my hand just to keep you from another man? To tell me who been kissing you? Say who while I've been missing you? Who been kissing you? Say who while I've been missing you? Who's been kissing you? I've been missing you, missing you, missing you.
And we're back on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show. Just came out of a Club Classics mix by DJ Just in Time. Always on time. You're right. Anyway, Trey, your microphone needs to be closer to you. Just because you casually say things, and I want to be able to hear them. Yes. It's got so much charisma. Anyway, our second hour here on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show. Got my boy Veon Ray back in the building on the corner. Welcome to the show, brother. How are you?
Very good, very good.
Oh, wow. Listen to that voice, huh? Yeah. Like, damn. Damn, Lou Rolls, huh? Hey, I'm fine. I'm fine. That's a singer. Anyway, since the last time you've been on the show, I know you have new music out. You've got a record label going on. We got all kinds of things to talk about. So first things first, you've been in the game for a minute.
Yeah.
So I was
or two.
Or 12. So I was surprised that you sent me a song called No BS.
Yes.
I cannot say that on the air. Paul, do you need cough drops? No. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just not say that. This
okay.
is BS, what we'll say here.
But I can talk about it.
Okay. So what were you pissed off when you wrote that song? Like, what's that all
Just
about?
the opposite, the complete opposite. I just reached a point where I'm not going to give attention to unnecessariness. So that's basically what it's about. But I just chose to speak how I speak. It's a club record, so I will say that.
Right.
I wasn't thinking radio when I wrote the song. I was just expressing.
You was just saying, look, this is how I feel.
Well, I mean, did you hear the words? Like, it's really about it's about the opposite. It's about not paying attention, not giving attention to that type of energy, and just going in another direction. But it is for this is house. It does take me back to the origin of house music, where you just sang what you was feeling. Yeah.
Now you worked with Cult Jam, famously the duo that worked with Lisa in the late 80s, in the early 90s. What was it like working with those brothers? Did you work with both of them?
Yeah, they were. Well, I've known them all my adult life. So my very first demo, Spanador played guitar. I did a cover of Too Hot by Kool and the Gang. I was 17 years old.
Wow.
So that was when we first met, and that was right before I Wonder If I Take You Home came out.
Wow.
So we stayed in contact and would work on music continuously. So even after, in the early 90s, when she went solo, there still was an iteration of Cult Jam with me as a singer, as well as another male singer by the name of Dawn, and it just, Spanador is a working musician, so he was always on tour. So it just didn't, we just wasn't sitting still long enough. I was writing and performing and doing backgrounds for other artists as well, so it just didn't sit still. So once I put out the album, I wanted to work with people that are my peers and are my friends, and have been my friends, who have been in the industry, and I felt like never got the just, so to speak, as musicians, And
you can, and when it comes to those that have not gotten their just do definitely coaching.
So I reached out to a lot of people, where it just came down to me saying, okay, let me just get me. Let me just do me, because I'm that person as well who didn't get my just. And once that was done, then I reached back out and said, come get on this, I'm gonna be releasing singles from the album with bonus singles of songs that weren't on the album, such as No BS. And I was like, come play. I want y'all to feature from beginning to end. And that's why you hear them playing. Alex is on guitar, Spanador, is on guitar, as well as keys throughout the track, and then Mike is on percussions. So
now you've had such a journey. Like you've been in this game. You've worked with the greats. What would you say is the difference in terms of music, not the business? Because we all could talk about that at another time. What's the difference between the music, the quality of music? Because you work with culture, meaning you work with individuals that know how to use instruments.
Right.
Most of these artists today, they don't have a clue. And you're a real singer, which most of the singers that are out today are not.
Who works
real
with
singers.
an instrument.
Exactly. So what's the difference between the late 80s and today in terms of quality of music, in your opinion, as an artist?
I just think that it was the hustle was different, because you had to, especially as a New York artist, you had to prove yourself.
Right.
You weren't sitting in your bedroom playing and putting out music.
Right.
You were hitting the streets with your instrument, auditioning, going to get those gigs. So I do have some stuff coming out where I'm a featured artist with a couple of hip hop artists who are in their 20s. And it's a different concept, but I'm finding more and more that they do appreciate instrumentation in real vocals. Or why else would they be asking me to write the hook and sing on a hook? But I know most people believe that it's laziness, but they just don't have to do it in the same way that we did it.
Right. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
If you
unfortunately.
ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
so you're built different.
Yeah. There's something to be said about the texture of the music. Let's listen to. We got your new track, No BS, and of course we got the.
Let's Go,
which is we played that out.
Really?
Last year we played that single out. So let's get into those two songs, and we're going to do a Kerry's Corner critique. of your new single, No BS, right here on Kerry's Corner.
All right.
New home for throwbacks and new jacks.
Let's go.
I never ask for much, just give me what I give, cause I got things to do. Once you show me who you are, there's nothing left to say. I've got things to do. I sometimes give too much, but it's who I am. I've got things to do. I just redirect my time, my thoughts, my energy. I've got things to do. I just redirect my time, my thoughts, my energy, 'cause I got things to do, things. I just redirect my time, my thoughts, my energy, 'cause I got things to do. Redirect my time, paying shit on mine. Redirect my time, paying shit on mine. Redirect my time, paying shit on mine. 'Cause I got things to do, things. Redirect my time, paying shit on mine. Redirect my time, paying shit on mine. Redirect my time, paying shit on mine. 'Cause I got things to do, things. Redirect my time, redirect my time. I got things to do. Redirect my time, redirect my time. I got things to do. Redirect my time, redirect my time. Redirect my time, redirect my time. Redirect my time, redirect my time. I got things to do. Redirect my time, redirect my time. Redirect my time, redirect my time. Redirect my time, redirect my time. I got things to do. Yeah, yeah, no yeah. No time. Oh, no time. No time. No time. No time. No time. No time. Wishing that I had never. It's so sad to say, but I don't wanna be. I work every day. It all seems so endless. Barely no money saved, and the days turn to years. I just can't go on. Get up, come on, let's go. Hurry up, come on, let's go. Don't give up, come on, let's go. You've just got to move on. Get up, come on, let's go. Hurry up, come on, let's go. Don't give up, come on, let's go. Because there's so much to do. Get up, come on, let's go. Hurry up, come on, let's go. Don't give up, come on, let's go. You've just got to move on. Get up, come on, let's go. Hurry up, come on, let's go. Don't give up, come on, let's go. Because there's so much to do. I lay here alone with no one to love me. Grandma, friends, and loves have all gone. Why should I go on? I should have done more in my life by now. I should have been more to someone somehow. I should have loved more. I loved someone when I didn't need to. I should have been loved more. True, so true. just got to move on. Because there's so much to do. You've just got to move on. Because there's so much to do. I woke up today. I can't do this. No, come on, Ray. Come on, Veon. You got this. Come on, man. Let's go. I woke up today, and I'm glad that I get a brand new day.
And we're back on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show here, listening to Veon Ray's music. And I'm going to start with the DJ, since he's the DJ. Let's start with, so we opened up with No BS, and then we heard Let's Go. So we're going to, what did you think about No BS?
Well,
and be honest.
I'm going to be honest, all right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and need that. I'm actually trying to put together a house mix for like Defected is having this contest, and that is a good groove, man. I'll put that out. You got to put that out more, man.
It's out.
Gotta.
Came out Friday. Both the main mix and that was the dub mix, but the main mix it came out Friday.
Need them both.
28th, the 4th.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kevon, what did you think of the first track that you heard?
Oh yeah, that first track, it's got that classic Veon Ray flair of like, man, you got a voice like the Marianas Trench, bro. So it draws you in very much in the style of a storyteller. I want to hear the whole story of the song.
Oh yeah, you got to. Yeah. Because you couldn't hear the lyrics in that one, but
I'm gonna listen to it when I get home, bro.
Yeah.
Mr. Cox, a connoisseur of all things music, a former DJ himself, and a man with a hell of an ear. What do you think about No BS?
Oh, the first one?
Yes.
It was groovy. I enjoyed the rhythm of it. I was watching Belinda. She was rocking and doing her thing. And it kind of, once you see someone rocking, you want to rock with them. So it was on point.
Oh, okay. Paul?
Well, I'm glad, Veon's back on the show because his music is great. He's got one of the best voices I think we've had on the show, like singing and just talking too. But I like the song. It was a little different than some of the other stuff we've heard of yours.
Right.
And definitely want to hear the other version as well. So what you said, it's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, all
Friday?
streaming platforms. Last Friday.
Oh, last Friday. So it's out.
So it's out now, right now. Yeah.
Awesome. We'll have to post that on the radio show's Instagram too.
Right.
And Miss Belinda Trotter-James, what did you think of No BS?
Well, it definitely kept my attention because Mr. Michael here was sitting next to me and he was talking to me, and it was almost like I was tuning him in and out because the music just kept drawing me in.
I appreciate that.
I was trying to, pay attention just in case he asked me a question.
Right,
I can answer it. But I couldn't concentrate because your music just kept drawing me back in. So it was absolutely fabulous. I loved
appreciate
it.
that. Thank
I
you.
loved both of them.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't like to draw comparisons. That's actually a lie. I kind of do, but I know that artists don't. But I mean, when I heard No BS, I really kind of shout out to Cult Jam for their obvious musical contributions to it. But I'm a huge fan of Roy Ayers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge Roy
yeah.
Ayers fan, right? And
So am I.
I kind of felt like that's something that Roy would have put together in terms of your delivery,
right?
In terms of your vocal delivery, right? And it also so I came to New York City in 1996 when they still had clubs,
right?
The tail end of the club
The
era.
tail end of it, yeah.
And that's what I felt, bro. I felt like not even the big clubs necessarily, but what was the Linux Lounge?
Oh, yeah.
It gave me a Linux Lounge Harlem vibe. So not necessarily a huge club, but a spot where everybody would just get together and start getting on the floor and cutting and tearing up that rug. That's what I felt.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So let me say this: that version that was played is different vocally than the main version as well.
Okay.
With that one, I was singing in a traditional house. I never, singing out. But the original is more in a Luther pocket. Is more.
Yeah.
I never asked for much, and that one I never asked for much because that's New York house. So that mix is completely different than the original mix. So when you hear the original mix, it's like I'm not mad, and I keep singing it on the hook. I'm good.
Now how can we listen to your new music, brother? How can we listen to it?
Oh, it's out now. It's out now. It's on all streams. You're streaming. No BS. I got things to do. Both mixes are out on all music platforms. And Let's Go also. It's kind of like a double single, but you can get them all together. You can get all four of them together. Let's Go. I know you're going to go around and ask people about that.
No, we're not. We just wanted to get the new song.
Let's Go is the song that you just played.
I thought that was an older song.
Let's Go is no.
I am clueless. Okay, so then what did you guys think of the second single? We'll start with you, Paul.
I really liked the second single. Your voice was awesome, and it was a little slower, but that's more like your style, I feel like. But I mean, obviously you're very multi-talented. You can do whatever, but I definitely liked it a lot. And I wasn't listening as intently because Carrie said we weren't gonna. It was not a new song, but
that's what I thought.
But I liked it.
It's a new release. It's on the album.
Oh,
It's a new release.
Okay. Yeah, I mean everything.
And that's an extended version of the original.
Obviously, everything is always great, and that one note you hit, I think, in that song was kind of crazy.
Okay, we're gonna get Andre's opinion, and we're gonna move on to the next topic because I want to ask him some questions about his label before we go into DJ Dre's mix.
Back the Quiet Storm.
Right.
Love to see it.
Right.
It's good to know that someone. Strong masculine voices are always in.
I appreciate that.
But,
keep going.
But hey,
strong masculine, as opposed to what a strong feminine voice from a masculine guy. I don't.
No, like a lot of, you know what I mean, man. That's a good song.
Yeah,
that's a lay back and chill out.
It's a love song.
That was
let's talk about your because we got to get into this mix for.
But let me say something about that real quick. If you listen to the words, "Let's Go" is an affirmation song, and it lyrically, I'm singing about not wanting to be here anymore. So it's about searching for self-love.
Okay.
And it's me talking myself out of that. We all have days where we wake up and we say, I woke up to, you just don't feel like, why am I still, what's my purpose?
Right.
And it's having that conversation with yourself as we do sometimes. So hurry up. Come on, let's go.
Well, clearly, brother, you definitely have a purpose. If for no other reason, unselfishly, because we need to hear your voice in our ears. Now, very quickly before we go into our music mix, let's talk about your record label. What inspired you to do that, and what's that all about?
I mean, it was just if I wanted it done right, I needed to do it myself. I've been signed to mad labels, EMI, Capitol, A&M Records.
Career,
I mean, so this Interscope. So this was about me putting out this project and making sure that it is everything that I wanted and needed to be. So Veon Records is the label, and Humag is the distribution, and
my buddy down in South Jersey, Rob Schwartz.
Exactly. Shout out to Rob.
Happy belated birthday, Rob.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, are you signing acts? Are you looking? Are you developing?
Well, my first thought was to get some of them. I want to go through a whole list because I don't want to embarrass them. But Kojam is featured on here. But there's a whole. I want to go to artists that I've known and toured with, and I am still friends. Got them on my phone to call them up and say, listen, you don't have to worry about that BS that you went through. No BS that you went through previously. And there's some scar tissue from artists my age who feel like, nah, I like she mentioned before, I've been through it, I've gone through it, and so I'm reaching out to them first more so than younger, newer artists.
All right. Less stress too.
Yeah,
Less stress when
right.
you're dealing with the seasoned artists.
Right.
So once again, let everybody know how they can reach out to you. Well,
it depends.
It can
that
be.
scar tissue is real.
Yeah, that's true.
They got issues.
But so the new guys have issues too.
Yeah.
How can people reach out to you if they want to get in touch with you?
Instagram, everything is under Veon Ray. Instagram is Veon Ray, VEON_RAY. Also YouTube, SoundCloud, everything is under Veon Ray. Just put in Veon Ray.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
At this point,
and the album is the Veon Ray Project,
and it's due out when?
And it's out now.
It's out now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
everything is out now.
Make sure you guys pick that up. All righty. Without any further ado, we're gonna let DJ Andre Jones. Wait a minute. I can't call him DJ Andre Jones. That's not his name. I'm gonna let Andre Jones take us back in time. So this is a special mix for Veon Ray and for Miss Belinda here on Kerry's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and new jacks.
Hey, this is Kerry D. Singleton from the Kerry's Corner Radio Show, and you are in the mix with our DJ, Andre Jones.
What you got to say? Say, hey, hey, hey. What you got to say? Hollywood, Hollywood swinging. Hollywood swinging. I remember not too long ago, I went to a theater and I saw the Kool in the Gang show. I always wanted to get into a band to sing my songs and then become a bad piano playing man. So here I am in this Hollywood city, the city of the stars, movies, women, and cars. Well, I guess I'll stop. Say, hey, 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 hey. What you got to say? Say, hey, hey, hey. What you got to say? Hollywood swinging. Hollywood swinging. Looking through the morning dew, oh, smoking mountains, nothing new. Lead me to the mountain top. We'll work until it's time to stop, oh baby. Looking through the morning dew, oh, smoking mountains, nothing new. Lead me to the mountain top. We'll work until it's time to stop, oh baby. You're mine, you're walking on sunshine. I got to tell you that you're doing fine, walking on sunshine. I've got to tell you that you're doing fine, walking on sunshine. That's right, get there. Everybody to the sun, that's right. From the radio to the TV screen, anything you want or ever need.